Hi, and welcome to a very special hustle culture episode. Tune in, stay in. We are about to have an amazing time. Oh, I hope you do have an amazing time. Today's episode is going to be all about me. You guessed it, your host. This is going to be a little bit of a deep dive into me, my motivations, and why hustle culture. So, hi again, and welcome back to another amazing Hustle Culture episode. Like I said earlier, this episode is all about me, my motivations, my own hustle story, and just to get a little bit of a know-how on what makes me necessary, what makes me the best person to host these interviews that I have been holding so far. My name, as I've said a couple of times, is Basil Nonso. My full name is something that you have to stick around and find out maybe earlier if I choose to disclose it. I'm in my early 20s. I just graduated recently, actually, from Kuala University. Shout out to every single person from my school who's tuning in. Much love. I really, really appreciate you. So, what I like, let's see. I do like a couple of things. You can see my headset right here. I'm a fan of music. Generally, don't ask me what music takes. It's whatever I like. If it sounds good, I'm going to listen to it. I love accessorizing. I love wristwatches, rings, necklaces. What else? Let's see. I love video games. Yes. My favorite pastime. Yes, I'm an anime watcher. I love anime so much. It was a really, really good part of my childhood. Naruto, top anime for me, and yeah. I would say that what I don't like, I do not know how to fake being someone's friend. It's very, very tasking for me. It takes a mental toll on me trying to act like I like you when I don't. It's very, very something that I do not really know how to do. So people who do that really take me off. But then again, if you do that and you're watching the episode, please still stay around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is space for you here. Much love. What are my motivations or things that I'm passionate about? I'm really passionate about hustle culture. That's why this channel is on. That's why this show is on. Because I do believe that a lot of people aren't doing what they're supposed to do, mainly because of condition or maybe because of their motivations or their experiences or their traumas. So it's very, very necessary for us to not judge them based on the privileges that we have, but tend to look at them from a different light, from different sets of lenses. And that was what brought up the inspiration for the hustle culture. That's a very, very, I wouldn't say tough, but sort of like technical question to answer, because I'm not doing what I did study. I studied microbiology. I have a BSc in microbiology, but I seem to currently have a knack for graphic design and video editing, as you would watch this video eventually. I'm currently into, like I just said, graphic design, video editing, social media curator, I guess. Like, there's a lot of terms being thrown around nowadays. I just know how to edit videos, please. Like, I don't really know the title to start giving it, and I'm just learning. By the way, I just started in January. So yeah, I thank my really, really good friend Olivia Chedu. You must have heard her in our videos. Movie Monday, she's the voiceover artist. She really, really was the one that plugged me into this. There was a period of time in my life where after graduation, I was kind of like stuck. Didn't really know what I was doing with my time. Wasn't really doing anything productive. And she just came and she was like, do I think I have the capacity to learn how to video edit or graphic design? And I just said, you know what? Rather than sticking at home and not doing anything, I might as well do this. And lo and behold, this is where we are. I seem to have a knack for it, and I'm ever grateful to her and God for giving me this opportunity. Why do I do what I do? It's a couple of things. Yeah, I really like, I've come to enjoy that. I was a really, really good artist while growing up. I used to draw, illustrate. I had like drew a lot of illustrations. Lion King motivated me, anime, and the rest of them. But while growing up, I sort of lost track of that. I stopped drawing. I stopped expressing myself as much. So graphic designing and video editing gives me that opportunity. All the videos I've watched over the years, all the movies I've seen, all the posters I've helped people, review on, have given me sort of like a canopy, I would say, or a ceiling on what I should do and what I shouldn't do. It helps me edit what I would see. That's one of my very, very major processes. Like whenever it is I'm editing a video or creating a graphic, I just imagine, is this something I would like to see? Is this something I would love? If it's not something I would do, I most likely will not be confident in putting it out. So I guess that what really helps me. So I do what I do because one, it allows me to get my creative juices flowing. It allows me to think. It allows me to be creative, to think outside the box, think of ways, my illustrations could speak to people, my videos could speak to people. Yeah. So I feel like that's number one. Number two, come on now, money. Like, who does anything these days without money being one of the factors? Yeah, I do. Yeah, it helps that it pays. So I'm kind of like doing two things at once. I'm getting bills paid, and at the same time, I'm really enjoying myself. Again, thank you, Television Nollywood International, for giving me this opportunity. Mr. Tony Ani, you are a lifesaver, and thank you so much. So why the hustle culture? That's a very interesting topic. So backstory here. So there was a day when me, Paul, my other colleague, and Olivia and my boss, Mr. Tony, were sitting down and we're just contributing on different ways or different things that young people are doing nowadays to make money. A lot of people are going into fraud, going into socializing of themselves, or a lot of things, to be honest. And while we were bantering to and fro, I remember saying something like, well, I gave a scenario, yeah, and I think I posted it on TikTok with something very, very similar. This is Sade's story, but I'll give you the origin of that. I was like, okay, so imagine a case where this person has graduated here from school, there is no money to be made, there is nothing to be done, and then she posts a really, really cute picture of hers that's a little bit revealing, and some random guy, because of that, decides to transfer her like 200k and above. This is something that regularly happens. Don't come and look at it like, oh yeah, this doesn't happen. These actually happen to people. Someone that doesn't have anything really going for themselves financially or career-wise, isn't that a valuable career to them to keep going into? Or look at the guy that is maybe doing fraud or something that you don't really like, and the person is like, oh, I'm coming from a home where you couldn't afford a laptop or a headset or glasses or wristwatches or things that actually look like you're living life. And finally, he tries to do forex, where they're telling him to pay 250k for a course, or they are telling this one to pay this one, tell him to pay that one. People are not giving him the valuable skills. He has to bring money that he doesn't have to learn. And then some guy on the street tells him, oh yeah, bro, come, I'll teach you how to get clients for like what? Nothing, just come and learn. And he does it, and he starts making money from it. He's finally able to see himself through school. He's finally able to buy stuff for his mom, buy stuff for his dad, buy stuff for his siblings. You can't really find a way to convince that person that what they are doing is bad because of the living conditions that they were in beforehand. So the hustle culture is my way of saying, fine, yeah, you may be looking at all these other unconventional ways of making money and think that's the only way to do it. But I would bring to your screens barbers, script writers, upcoming restaurant owners, upcoming musicians, parfait maker, whatever it is that you're doing that is legit to make money and it's good, yeah, we're going to bring you to the screen and you're going to just give us a backstory on how you started, what motivated you, the things that you did to get where you were. We interviewed Paul. Paul is a retail store owner. We interviewed Jemima. Jemima is a scriptwriter. We've interviewed Ibarba. And these people, these are valuable skills that the society are still going to look at and still patronize them for. So it's not just look at the things that are flashy or the fat cash or the 500k you can get per client or per this or per that. Look at, these are skills that you would need little to nothing to learn how to do, and it can make you money in the long run. And for the hustle culture, we pride ourselves on integrity. I would not advertise or interview anyone who I have not used their products before or patronized them before, because I am sure of what they have to offer. That's also another dynamic to it. I'm not going to bring anybody to your screen who hasn't proven himself, at least to me. I want you to know that, okay, if you go to Paul's page and you order a sneaker, you are getting quality. If you go to Jemima for a script writing gig, you are getting quality. If you go to my barber, you are also getting quality. So the hustle culture is just shedding some light on the various things that young people do to get by these days. Like, life is already tough. They need help. Everybody needs help one way or the other. So I'm just trying to do my best to help society and to help the average guy. So yeah. I heard that you haven't still subscribed yet. What are you waiting for? Down there. How do I monetize my craft? This is a very, very. It's not tricky. Let me not I can't keep saying that for every single question. God, Olivia, you put me in trouble. Okay, how do I monetize my craft? I haven't started monetizing my craft. I've been sort of doing hustle culture and working for this organization sort of like full time now. But I'm still open to suggestions. I'm still open to contracts. I'm still open to gigs, to be honest. I'm more in a growth stage right now. I feel like I'm still bettering myself as I go. I'm still learning new skills. I'm still, mixing around, doing this, doing that, just trying to better myself so that I can give proper quality to whoever it is that will want to hire me in the near future. But please, contracts are accepted, gigs are accepted. I need to take my girl to Bahamas now. Yeah, that's a very, very big question. I need to. As much as all my bills are being paid for, the other things I would like to take care of, the other things I would like to do. So, for how I am monetizing my craft right now, I am not, but I am open to doing so. So yeah, if you need a poster made, if you need a thumbnail made, if you need a video edited, I'm your guy. I'm here. I would post samples of my work while the video is going, so you just see just how good I claim to be. If you need graphics for your t-shirts and stuff like that, I'm your guy too as well. Do not shy away. I'll put my email down in the video, and hopefully we can work together and make magic. What's the plan going forward? Well, is to marry, have 2 kids, have 2 dogs, most likely be somewhere that's not in the country. Yeah, precisely not Lagos State. Lagos is a very, very hectic place. Maybe Ibadan. Ibadan is very, very calm. Just relocate there with my wife and my kids. But I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. That is very, very much the plan at the end of the day. But the plan going forward, I do plan on doing hustle culture for as long as possible. I do feel like there's a lot of room to impact people, to spread a message. I mean, social media has been a clutter now of a lot of various things. I feel like people nowadays really, really need valuable information, and I feel like that's what we can pass across. There's still NYSC looming in the horizon. The plan going forward is to maintain the hustle culture, see how consistently we can get guests, we can video, we can post, and for you guys to get quality content and for you guys to be impacted one way or the other. It would give me so much joy if at the end of all this, or at the end of the journey, if the journey ever ends, that I can at least hear that 2 or 3 people from the videos that they watched were able to get something out of it or kickstart their life in the right way going forward. So that's the plan for us going forward. So we've come to the end of the show. I hope this video has got to make you, sort of like get a little bit of insight into what the hustle culture really is, and into, me as your host. And I do hope that we could be friends going forward. You get impacted, you love what we do. Comments, your opinions, think people that you think I should interview. Please. All your comments are appreciated. All your likes, your follows are greatly appreciated. I remain your host, Basil, and see you on the next one.